Right now, behind the closed doors of the world's most luxurious hotel suites, some of the highest paid athletes on the planet are experiencing a total digital blackout. Their phones have been confiscated, their internet access has been strictly locked down, and posting a simple selfie could get them kicked out of the tournament entirely. Welcome to the intense, highly controversial reality of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where national team managers have declared a brutal, unexpected war on social media. This isn't just a simple rule about avoiding distractions. It is a massive tactical shift in how modern sports are played, managed, and won. Over the next several minutes, we are breaking down the hidden psychological stress, the accidental tactical leaks, and the multi-million-dollar corporate reasons why the world's best players are being forced completely off the grid. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how a single post can ruin a country's tactical game plan, how cyber attacks are being used as a weapon against players, and why a simple TikTok scroll can literally destroy a team's physical performance on the field. To understand why this is happening, we have to look at how a World Cup team actually operates. Think of a national team during a tournament like a highly secretive, top-tier military unit. For one intense month, players leave their normal club teams, the teams they play for year-round in cities like London, Madrid, or Los Angeles, and come together to represent their home country. They live together in a private bubble, eating every meal, attending every meeting, and practicing every single day under a strict lockdown. The head manager, who acts like the team's chief executive and lead strategist, spends months building a highly specific, top-secret blueprint to defeat their opponents. In football, tactics are everything. It is like an intricate, high-stakes game of chess where you try to place your players in exact zones to trap the other team. If an opponent figures out your strategy ahead of time, you are dead in the water. This brings us to the first major reason behind the blackout: accidental tactical leaks. Imagine a young, excited star player sitting in the locker room after a grueling practice session. They snap a quick photo of their teammate joking around, showing off a funny haircut, and post it to their Instagram story with a few laughing emojis. It seems completely harmless, but look closer at the background of that photo. In the corner of the frame, there is a giant dry erase whiteboard. On that board, the manager has drawn a series of magnetic markers, player goes back to their hotel room and starts detailing an exact, unannounced strategy for the next day's game against a massive rival. Within 4 seconds of that photo being uploaded, opposing teams have screenshotted it, zoomed in, and completely cracked the game plan. It sounds crazy, but this exact scenario has repeatedly ruined elite teams. Social media has turned every player into an unintentional spy against their own country. Let's look at the psychological side of this battle, because the math here is terrifying. A World Cup game is watched by literally billions of people. The pressure is completely unlike any other event on Earth. If an American football player drops a pass in the Super Bowl, they hear about it from fans across the United States. If a World Cup player misses a shot, they instantly face the wrath of an entire continent. When a player walks off the pitch after a tough match, their brain is flooded with cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Naturally, they want to unwind. If they open their phone and look at their notifications, they aren't just seeing nice messages from family. They are opening a floodgate of millions of comments, harsh critiques, and toxic abuse from angry fans around the globe. In sports science, this immediate feedback loop causes something called cognitive fatigue. It severely drains the brain's processing power. Studies show that a player who spends just 15 minutes reading negative comments online before a game experiences a massive drop in their peripheral vision and reaction time on the pitch. Their eyes physically trace slower. By banning phones, managers are trying to protect the players' brains from being fried by toxic algorithms. Then you have the biological problem of sleep destruction. Football matches in the World Cup often finish late at night under massive, blinding stadium floodlights. Players are pumped full of adrenaline, making it incredibly difficult to fall asleep. The high-intensity blue light from the screen tricks their brain into thinking it is daytime. This completely halts the production of melatonin, the hormone that allows the body to rest and repair muscle tissue. A professional athlete's body requires deep sleep to recover from running upwards of 7 miles per game. If their sleep cycle is disrupted by a late-night social media rabbit hole, their muscles do not heal properly. By the next match day, they are physically slower by half a step. In the World Cup, half a step is the exact difference between scoring a historic goal and getting knocked out of the tournament. But there is an even deeper corporate reason that involves massive sums of money. The World Cup is a multi-billion-dollar marketing goldmine. Every national team is heavily sponsored by major global brands. The teams have strict, legally binding contracts dictating exactly what gear the players wear, what drinks they hold, and what brands they associate with during the tournament. Now, imagine a superstar player who has a private, personal endorsement deal with a specific clothing brand that competes directly with the team's official sponsor. If that player posts a casual photo in their hotel room wearing their personal sponsor's clothing, it creates an absolute legal nightmare. The national team can face millions of dollars in fines for breach of contract, and the manager is forced to deal with corporate lawyers instead of focusing on training sessions. The social media ban completely deletes this financial risk. So, What are we actually seeing play out in 2026? A social media ban looks like an aggressive, old-school punishment, but it is actually a highly sophisticated tactical defense mechanism. It is a calculated move to protect a team's strategy, shield an athlete's mental health from toxic digital noise, and optimize physical muscle recovery at the highest level of human performance. The next time you see a team look perfectly synchronized, laser-focused, and completely unstoppable on the field, remember that their greatest victory didn't happen during practice. It happened when they turned off their phones. If you want to understand the hidden world of sports and the secret strategies driving the tournament, hit that subscribe button right now for more simple, beginner-friendly breakdowns of the world's greatest game. See you in the next video.